Welcome to PR Dispatch's YouTube channel. My name is Rosie and I've been disrupting the PR industry since 2013. We collectively save over 500 ecom brands over £1 million each month on PR agency fees. On this channel, we dive into the world of ecom PR so you can increase visibility. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's jump into today's topic. In this video, I'm going to show you how to write a press release that is worthy of Forbes, Vogue, and every other national title that you want to be in. The press release. So a press release is a one-page document with time-sensitive, factual information for the press to use. I've written hundreds of press releases over the years, but I'm not a fan of unnecessary ones. A press release can be fantastic for certain angles. The problem is that they are often overused and sent to editors when they are not needed. And please don't get me started on brands that mass distribute press releases. I've tagged Lucy Wern in the show notes. She agrees that the spray and pray approach to sending press releases does not work. Okay, so I'll start with the times when you do need a press release and the times when you don't, so that you're not wasting your time creating assets that won't help you achieve press coverage. They can be useful when promoting, for example, a pop-up or a store opening, announcing collaborations or maybe a charity initiative, business news or award wins, although these stories won't be for every publication. You do not need a press release for every product launch or new collection. This is often where press releases are overused and where you could save yourself time and just include the relevant imagery and information within your pitch email instead. If you think you've got an angle that does meet the right criteria for creating a press release, here are 5 steps to creating an effective one. Step 1, and as you can see on my screen here, write 3 to 4 paragraphs, about 400 words for your press release. In these 400 words, you want to make sure you are communicating all of the relevant information that the editor is going to need. If you're pitching about a physical space, such as a pop-up shop or a store opening, be sure to include all the times, dates, locations, so the editor can drive their readers there. Editors love to include a statistic, so if you have any facts or figures that you can mention, do so. For example, we created this press release for an eyewear brand that donated a pair of glasses for every pair purchased and included the statistic that 2.5 billion people worldwide don't have access to eye care. This was then mentioned by editors frequently in the brand's coverage, and it helped to explain the why behind the brand's charity initiative. Step 2 is design. A press release should be well designed and in line with your brand's aesthetic. A press release isn't just about showing a product, but communicating a story and why that editor should be interested about writing about it. So grab their attention with a good design. That doesn't mean it needs to be overly complicated or intricate, but a clear layout with great images and the needed info is a must. Look at some of these examples we've created in the past as inspiration. Step 3, include relevant imagery. Think about the feature you want to be written as a result of pitching and the imagery it would include. 99% of the time, that means you want to include lifestyle or model images instead of cutouts to communicate a store opening, collaboration, or whatever your press release angle may be. I recommend having 3 to 5 images on your press release, but what these images are and what they focus on will be dependent on the specific release. Step 4, include contact details and useful links at the bottom of the page. Your press release can easily be separated from your pitch email and sent around the editorial team or to a more relevant editor. And if that happens, you want to make sure that anyone who views your press release can easily get in touch with you. At the bottom of your press release, make sure you include your brand website, social media handle, and email address. Make sure all the information is hyperlinked so the editor only needs to click on your release to be taken to the right place. There may also be additional links you want to include depending on your angle. For example, if you have a collaboration with a charity, you could link to them as well. And finally, step 5, export your press release as a PDF and make sure all of the links still work. And there you have it, 5 steps to creating your perfect press release. Remember, not every pitch email needs a press release. In fact, the majority won't need one at all. So before you work through these 5 steps for your next pitch, make sure that you ask yourself, is this needed? If not, save yourself time and check out our recent video on how to write the perfect press pitch with a PR pro instead. Thanks for joining us. If you want more industry insights on PR, please join our newsletter and give us a follow on Instagram. If you're looking to save thousands of pounds each month on PR agency fees, you can book a platform tour and see in just 15 minutes how we can support you increase brand visibility. You'll find all the links in the show notes below. See you again soon.